Hello, hello, hello. What's happening, everybody? MCOC Droid does back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. Well, we've had two more series of AQ, so you know what that means. Time to open up some AQ crystals. In case you don't know, I do these after every two series. So basically every, 16, 17 days or so, essentially. Because I always try and open them up in the 3-day break in between the two series. So I got 46 and 15 to open today. Do also use this as an opportunity to talk about my roster, look at the catalyst stashes, if you will. No major changes to the roster or anything. Symbiote Supreme is definitely planning to be, at a minimum, my next rank 4. Maybe even rank 5, probably even rank 5, I should say. But yeah, as you can see, I just need one more tier 2 alpha, so maybe if I'm lucky, that could happen today. We'll see. I'll go over to the stash in a second. But aside from that, no real new changes to the inventory. I did pick up a brand spanking new Red Skull from the basic arena. I got him in the first round, actually. I kind of figured he would go for about 2.8. I only put up 2.7, so I figured, all right, I guess I'll be a little short, and I'll give it a go on the second round. And sure enough, come Sunday, I got him from the rewards, because I saw the cutoff ended up being something like 2.33, I want to say, from what Trucos posted. So aside from that, no real changes to the roster, no big rank ups or anything that's happened since the last time I did one of these. Quick looking at the Catalyst stash. Still a long ways away from my next Tier 5 basic, as you can see. I mean, today is Wednesday the 6th. The new event quest just started, so a new uncollected. The Alliance Force season just ended. I didn't do a video on that. Wasn't really that great. We ended up in Gold 2. So I only had 2 of the season crystals to open, so I got 2,000 of the basic catalyst frags. We couldn't really get anything together, and then we started getting on a good win streak towards the end, but at that point we couldn't catch up enough. So unfortunately, no extra basic catalyst frags from those. I am pretty close to getting back up to 9 basics, which is nice. So hopefully I can get, at least up to 10 or so by the time the crystals are all opened today. In terms of Tier 4, still maxed out on Mystic, Cosmic, and Mutant, and Tech. So I pretty much only want to see Science and Skill today. That would be nice. And then just real fast with the Alpha. Sitting on 10 Tier 1, so that's always good. They seem to be a little bit more consistent lately for some reason. I don't know why. Nothing fancy that I'm doing, but it's been a good steady flow of those. And then, as I mentioned, I am looking for one more Tier 2 Alpha so I can take Symbiote Supreme up to rank 4. As you can see, I am just under halfway to the next one, so potentially it could happen today. Enough yammering on. Let me go ahead and get to the crystals. So these are the Season 5 crystals, of course. Now, there are going to be some changes coming up to AQ. I'll put a link to the description below. I should say a link to the changes in the description below that they announced with this latest update. There's going to be map 7, which our alliance is not going to tackle that. We only run map 5x5. But there's going to be a whole bunch of changes. Like map 4, I think 4, 5, and 6 are all getting reduced costs. And there are going to be obviously some more overall milestones. With map 7, there'll be map 7 crystals where you can get tier 5 basic frags. The tier 6 crystal, or the map 6 crystals have already gotten their double boost now, so those are done. But yeah, so some decent AQ changes coming up. Again, check the link in the description below. As always with these, I'd like to spin out one of each just to warm them up a little bit, because obviously, as you can see, there's no reel, so it'd be pretty boring to spin 46 of these crystals. But starting off with a handful of mutant and science frags. Of course, the science are the ones that I care about. Science and skill, like I said, are the only things that I need right now. So let me go ahead and smash open this stack of 10 right here. Very cool. 6,400 tier 4 basic frags. So that formed number 9 right there. Pretty happy. Next stack of 10. Formed a science. I didn't call it out, but I saw I was pretty close to forming one when I pulled up the inventory. So that is not surprising there. Another 6,800 Tier 4 basic frags, so that is pretty darn good. Keep those rolling. I'll always take more basics. I will not take more offers, though, so shoo. But I did pull a fully formed basic. Nice. Like I said, when I started this series, for the longest time, I could not pull a fully formed basic from any map, AQ map crystal at all. Map 5, map 6, it did not matter. And then ever since these new Season 5 crystals have come out, they really have put their money where their mouth is and said that the drop rates were increased. And I have been seeing it especially with basic catalyst, so I'm very happy for that. It does not top pulling 2 fully formed ones from last episode, which if you did not see that, it should be popping up right now. Check that out. That was nuts. But I'm always happy to pull a fully formed basic. So very, very excited for that. Nothing new for the fully formed on that, so let's get the last 5 wrapped up here. And nothing else fully formed, but that's fine. That's fine. Getting close-ish to a skill. Didn't form anything else, which is kind of nice, since, again, I'm tapped out on Mutant, I'm tapped out on Tech, I'm tapped out on Cosmic, and I'm tapped out on Mystic. So it was nice that I didn't form any of those. But yeah, fully formed basic, good to see that. Good to see the regular basic and the regular science formed from frags. So pretty darn cool there. Now on to the main event for these openings, at least, the map 6 crystals. 15 of them this time. We've been inching closer and closer to getting 160 million points, just based on our overall prestige. So that's cool. You know, higher ranking, typically like staying in that top 700 range, if not better. And then of course, you know, just more peak milestones. So hopefully we can keep it up, especially if we keep doing 5x5, which is the plan for the near future. Let's see, little stack of science frags there, and tier 2 alpha. 1600 basic frags just from that crystal, so that's not bad. Tier 2 alpha, though, still have yet to pull a fully formed tier 2 alpha, which is possible with these, but has not happened for me yet. So let's open this stack of 10. Wow, I think I just formed a bunch. So I saw 2 forms. So I formed this basic and I formed this tech. I pulled another fully formed tier 4 basic, which is awesome. And then 9,000 tier 2 alpha frags just from that stack of 10. That is huge. Again, these map 6 crystals got a secondary buff in recent memory after the whole season 5 started. So it has been nice to see that these buffs are definitely I don't know, more frequent. Like you can the buffs are more noticeable, I guess I should say. You can definitely see that they have increased the drop rate both in terms of the fully formed stuff and the frags. So very cool. Not expecting to form a tier 2 alpha on these last 4, but let's see how close I can get. From 9,000 to 11,000. Okay, so another 2,000 or so from these last 4 crystals. Nothing else formed or nothing else fully formed. Those are still the 2 basics there. So this is pretty darn good for a basic opening. And got certainly close enough to forming the next tier 2 alpha. I'm happy with that. So that brings me up to what, 12 basics, if my math serves me correctly? Yeah, 12. Just creeped over the 12 mark. So very nice. Those will definitely come in handy. But anyway, that'll wrap it up for this latest episode of the Alliance Quest Season 5, Map 5 and Map 6 Crystals. If you enjoyed it, as always, smash that like button. Comment down below. Have you been lucky to pull a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha yet from a Map 6 Crystal? Always interested to hear those, because I have not done it yet, and I would very much like to at some point. That is definitely the ultimate jackpot. If you're not already a subscriber, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and be sure to ring the bell so you get notified whenever I go live or new content gets added to the channel. Aside from that, thanks everybody for watching, take care, and I will see you all next time.